One-on-one with Messi. Messi gets New York welcome. Messi meets America. Messi is here. What MLS is missing without Messi in the playoffs. The Messi Insider. Get the best Messi coverage straight to your inbox. Okay. Yeah, Messi has been incredible for Major League Soccer, and he will continue to be incredible for Major League Soccer. I mean, he has single-handedly raised the profile of this league. As a fan of MLS, the one thing I want more than anything is to see this league continue to get more and more popular. So yes, I am very, very thankful for Lionel Messi coming to Inter Miami. He's proving his worth both on and off the field. You see the attendance numbers when he's in town. You see the oceans of pink jerseys in away stadiums. And hey, Miami's record when he plays versus when he doesn't play. I mean, Jesus Christ. And rightfully so, everyone's talking about Messi. It's not just MLS milking this. Everyone, every publication is. Myself included. I made a whole YouTube video about what it meant for him to come to America. Mostly because I knew that video would get views. And it did. Why? Because it's Messi. But with all that being said, I have officially hit a point where I can't stay quiet any longer. And I just have to say, dude, we get it. Like this article here from The Athletic. What MLS is missing without Messi in the playoffs? I would just like to state that I'm a big fan of all the writers of The Athletic. I think The Athletic has brought a ton of positives to soccer in this country. Paul Tenorio, I usually love you, but this article, I can do without. Okay, yes, from a marketing standpoint, from a money standpoint, this is a big missed opportunity from MLS. I think everyone could admit that, right? Like, one regular season game featuring Messi is gonna bring in a hell of a lot more eyeballs than any single one MLS Cup playoff game. Oh my God, some of the lines in this article, like this one. Instead, MLS will now be serving up matchups between highly flawed teams without anywhere near that level of star power. Matchups like Montreal versus New York Red Bulls, or Chicago versus Charlotte, or San Jose versus FC Dallas. Okay, like, there are some things that are obvious that just don't need to be said out loud. Like, we've all seen an ugly baby. But most of us don't feel the need to go up and tell the mom that, hey, their kid is uglier than sin. Why? Well, because it's kind of a dick thing to do. And two, because the mom probably already knows. What, you don't think that Red Bull fans and Montreal fans know that Messi isn't on their team? You don't think that those fans know that outside of that hardcore fan base, there's not gonna be a ton of people really invested in that matchup? I mean, I'm conflicted because I know there's a lot more of them out there. I know there's a lot of potential, but I just think it's a mistake to prioritize the casual fans to the diehard fans. You know, the people that keep coming back year after year. And if you are someone that just started getting into MLS, even just a little bit, or if you're just watching the league just because of Messi, welcome! We welcome you with open arms. Strap in because it is gonna be one hell of a ride. But the question that has to be asked is how many of these casual fans are going to convert into diehard fans? How many of these fans that came to an MLS game only to watch Messi are going to adopt MLS as their league of choice? I think that answer is a lot smaller than people would like to admit. All right, here's another gem from the Athletic article. MLS has a finite amount of time to cash in on Messi's presence. True. I agree. His missing the playoffs cost them a crucial stage in an already small window of opportunity. How they seized the rest of that time is now even more vital. I mean, not really. Yeah, there's Miami fans who are also Messi fans probably really wanted this moment, but I think in general, for most Messi fans around the world, they probably don't give a shit about the MLS Cup playoffs. He already won the World Cup. That's it. I mean, that's the holy grail. He's already the GOAT. Everything else extra he does is just icing on the cake. And if Miami played the maximum number of games in the playoffs, well, if they were the 8 or 9 seed, they'd play in the wonky playing game, and then they'd have the 3 games for the next round, and then conference semis, conference finals, MLS Cup. Like, you're missing out on 7 total games of Lionel Messi, and a chance, I guess, to see him raise the trophy, which, I mean, that's something, but in the grand scheme of things, it's really not that much. When I think of David Beckham's time in MLS, obviously the MLS Cups is a nice bow to finish his career, but what I think of most is just the jubilation of the fans that got to see him in America. And I think at the end of the day, we'll all see Messi kind of the same way. Yeah, I know, MLS is losing out on a ton of money here, a lot of eyeballs, I get that. But the MLS Cup playoffs caters to the diehard fans. We're the ones that's gonna be tuning in no matter what, even if it is Red Bull versus Montreal. I wish the writers would get that, and I wish they would try to get us hyped for that matchup, rather than trying to make us feel bad for a league because a team that couldn't finish in the top 9 of their conference didn't make the playoffs. Here's an alternative angle that I haven't heard too many people talking about. It's a good thing that Messi didn't make the playoffs. Look at the Leagues Cup. It was a thrilling tournament from start to finish. And thanks in large part to Messi's heroics, his 10 goals, Inter managed to win the whole damn thing. And it was awesome. It was everything we as fans could have asked for. But Messi joined Miami when they were in last place, with most of the season already played. Hey, I love me a good Cinderella story, but if Miami would have been able to make the playoffs and win the cup, I gotta be honest, it would have kinda cheapened the whole regular season for me. Like, yeah, turns out you need to be better than 5-14-3 to make the MLS Cup playoffs. You gotta be better than 18 points through 22 games to make the playoffs. I think it's a good thing that the world's best player and some of his friends couldn't turn around this garbage heap of a team in just 12 regular season games. I think it gives the MLS Cup playoffs some legitimacy. Yeah, even at his age, I'll say it, Messi is the greatest player I've ever seen play in MLS. Yeah, Josef Martinez, Carlos Vela, they were both incredible, but like what Messi's doing is like unprecedented. I mean, every single game it seems is like a golazo. It's incredible, it's awesome, I love watching it. But I just don't like the worshiping. I don't like acting as if he's holier than thou and as if nothing else exists in MLS right now. I mean, I think it's bad enough when the league and when the writers grovel over him, but when opposing teams start to worship him, can't we all just admit that that's officially taking it too far? New York Red Bulls, have some shame. What is this? You don't need to sell Messi merch at your home game. Yeah, I know, there's gonna be a lot of Messi fans there, but hey, instead of pandering, trying to make a quick buck, how about you try to get some of those fans to come back for regular Red Bulls games? Lord knows you can use a few more regular fans. Wow, look at that. I defended Red Bulls and shit on them in the same video. I gotta make up my mind. And remember this one from the New England Revolution? Hi, did you see Lionel Messi win Inter Miami's first title win against Nashville FC in the Leagues Cup final? Messi has scored 10 goals in all 7 straight appearances for his newest club dressed in pink. That means you have a 100% chance to see the Argentinian score here at Gillette Stadium next season. Oh my God. I mean, okay, never mind the fact that this sounds like this was written by a high school freshman. The New England Revolution are advertising another player on another team scoring against them in their stadium. Now, true, the New England Revolution did apologize to fans after this. Apparently, this was just a big fuck up from a ticket rep, but even still, I feel like someone should have, proofread this or checked it before it got sent out to all the season ticket holders. I don't know. Maybe I'm just jealous. Maybe I'm just scared. I want people to acknowledge that I was a fan of this league before Messi arrived. I don't want people to think I just started following it just to mooch off Messi's success. Maybe I need to stop complaining. Maybe I just need to appreciate what he's done for this league. Nah, you know what? I got one more thing I gotta say. I am someone who consumes everything MLS. I'm a freak like that. So yes, even though I'm here bitching about something so stupid like there's too much coverage of Messi, his series, Messi Meets America, yeah, I had full intention on watching every episode. Tell me why Messi Meets America is available on Apple TV Plus and not on MLS Season Pass. MLS Season Pass was supposed to have everything MLS, and now you're telling me the marquee series about the most popular player in the world isn't gonna be on the thing that I paid $99 for at the beginning of the season? What the fuck? What a cheap tactic. What, is this their way of getting me to buy into Apple TV Plus? Well, guess what? It ain't gonna happen. I mean, I love MLS. I want to support MLS any way I can. That's why I paid for MLS Season Pass. But, oh my God, even I got my limits because I need money. I need to be smart with it because ACL reconstruction surgery is fucking expensive, even with the right insurance. So, you know what? Apple TV Plus? Nah, I'm good without it. Oh man, all this ranting. I gotta chill out for a second and just have some fun. And I think I'll do that by playing the sponsor of today's video, Underdog Fantasy. Okay, look, I don't like complicated things, right? Just keep it simple for my stupid little brain. And with Underdog Fantasy, that's about as simple as it gets. With the pick'em game, you pick the player and you pick higher or lower. That's it. Okay, LAFC Vancouver Whitecaps, goalkeeper Maxime Crépeau, higher or lower than 1.5 goals given up. Hey, Crépeau's my guy, so you know I gotta go with the under. Pick between 2 to 5 players. If you get them all right, you get paid. The more you pick, the more you can get paid. Just make sure when you're signing up that you use promo code DANNYT to get your first deposit doubled up to $100. MLS, Premier League, NFL, horse racing, Korean baseball, I'm not even kidding, Underdog Fantasy has got it. Sign up today and get those picks in. Thank you, Underdog Fantasy, for sponsoring this video. I know, MLS is a niche league, and there's a lot more potential for casual fans than diehard fans. I get that. But give me a break. Give us a break. Don't take us all for granted. Major League Soccer, I love you, okay? But you are more than just Messi. And if the other publications don't recognize that, at the very least, you have to recognize that. So all I'm asking is that next season, when it comes to your coverage of Lionel Messi, you just tone it down a little bit.